All right, today it's time to go over the install of the JLT cold air intake for your 2020 GT500. Tools needed are going to be a 5/16 or 8mm nut driver, a 10mm socket, ratchet, and extension, and a regular screwdriver. Okay, first thing we need to do is remove the stock air intake. Pull the vacuum line off this passenger side. Push the clip on the PCV connection. Use your regular screwdriver. Loosen up the clamp at the throttle body. Squeeze the tab on your inlet air temp sensor wire. Pull that off. Also pull these hold downs for the wiring harness and set that aside. Pull the hold down for this hose right here. And remove the 10mm bolt holding it all down. Now you don't need to disassemble all of this. You can take it all out as a unit. Pull it off of the throttle body, lift up, over and out. Now over on the bench, we're going to take this metal insert and rubber grommet out of the factory airbox, as well as the location rubber on the bottom. Also, while we're here, we'll take out the inlet air temp sensor, rotate it counterclockwise, and pull out. Now you're going to take the rubber grommet that you took out of the factory air box. The angled side, you're going to come in from the bottom, put that in the hole in the JLT. And install the steel sleeve. The inlet air temp sensor is going to go in the rubber grommet in the JLT tube. Because it's a rubber grommet, we don't need this O-ring, but we also don't want to lose it. So go ahead and give it a squeeze, roll it down, and then now you can install this in here and not lose that in case you ever want to return to stock. Okay, now we're ready to install the airbox. Take the rubber location grommet, put that in the factory hole right here in the apron. Take your airbox with the duct opening pointing forward and the hole for the tube mounting towards the passenger side. Lower down into position. And you can feel this location pin in the airbox. Find that location grommet. And you can take the factory mounting bolt and bolt it back up. Now you can take the supplied duct that's going to connect the fresh air from the grill to the airbox. Lower that down in here. Bring it through the cutout. With your hand down in here, you can line it up with the grill piece. Push that into position. In your kit, you receive 2 push pins. There's a hole in the front of your airbox. Go ahead from the inside, put the push pin through, and take your inlet air temp wire and secure that onto that push pin. You can take the extra wire and just tuck it down alongside that duct and get it out of the way. Also on the back side, we'll push that through the hole in the back side. And your coolant line, take this connection here that was attached to the factory airbox. You can slide it up a little bit and rotate it and push that on the other push pin. At this point, install the reducer on the end of the tube, leaving the clamps loose. Get it down onto the throttle body. Snug up the clamps. Get it lined up with the hole in the shield. Leaving it loose, now you can bring the filter in, get that onto the tube, tighten that up. Plug in your connections. The highlights of this kit is we've got this perfectly designed to fit the contours of the hood. So this seals all the way around the hood. We've got a large fresh air from the grill. We've got a huge 6x9 filter. So the tube at this end is 6 inches, goes to 4.5 with a reducer, which is 4.5 here. So if you ever do upgrade to a much larger throttle body, that's possible. You got more than enough room underneath this coolant hose and up against the fan shroud. There you go, 20 to 30 minutes later, you got a fully installed JLT on your GT500. No tune required. Now you can just go right out and have fun.